Jacob Fatu has been rather famous in WWE since his debut in June of last year. Among the roster's most dominating performances, he ranks high. But lately, a famous actor said that he despises the Samoan werewolf. Braun Strowman, a former WWE Universal Champion, and the Bloodline member are presently locked in a vicious feud. A shot from the Monster of All Monsters bout with Jacob Fatu was just shared on Instagram stories. Strowman also mentioned his hatred of Fatu and included a photo of himself slamming the latter. On last week's Friday Night SmackDown, Jacob Fatu and Strowman squared off, following an assault by his stablemate Solo Sikoa on Strowman. The member of Bloodline was disqualified from the contest. Following the bout, the members of Bloodline began physically abusing the 41-year-old celebrity. Thankfully for Braun, LA Knight, the WWE United States Champion, joined Strowman in the ring and assisted him in fending off the heel group. But this week, the 6'8" superstar will face off against the megastar in a championship defense. Jacob Fatu was enraged at Solo Sikoa in a backstage segment after his loss to Braun Strowman. As tensions between the stablemates continued to rise, he questioned the latter's decision to escalate the situation. According to WWE expert Sam Roberts, who appeared on a recent episode of Not Some Wrestling, the organization should continue to ramp up the tension. He went on to say that Fatu ought to medal in the next United States Championship bout on the Blue Brands event. Since 2020, Braun Strowman has been on the hunt for a WWE Championship. After losing the Universal Championship in a Falls Count Anywhere match against The Fiend at SummerSlam 2020, he hasn't held any gold since. How he does this Friday against the Los Angeles Knights is going to be fascinating to watch. The boundaries between staged rivalry and real enmity are frequently blurred in the ever-changing world of professional wrestling. Braun Strowman, a former WWE Universal Champion, and Jacob Fatu, a rising star, are two recent examples. A photo from one of their battles showing Strowman making an explicit gesture towards Fatu was included in a candid Instagram story with the caption, "This public statement has ignited a firestorm of debate among fans and experts, who are now investigating the origins and consequences of this intense rivalry." Making his WWE debut in June 2024, Jacob Fatu, aka the Samoan Werewolf, has quickly risen through the ranks. Because of his ties to the Bloodline group and his incredible skill in the ring, he has become a major player. During Fatu's bout against Strowman on Friday Night SmackDown, the tension between the two men grew. After the fight, Fatu attacked Strowman after his disqualification stemmed from intervention by his Bloodline buddy, Solo Sikoa. Not only did this event heighten tensions, but it also laid the groundwork for future conflicts. Within the context of the wrestling story, Strowman's explicit social media statement accomplishes numerous goals. Strowman portrays himself as a fierce competitor who isn't afraid to face his enemies head-on by openly expressing his animosity for Fatu. This helps develop his character. Storyline progression. These public remarks enrich the plot, making the viewer more invested since they make it harder to distinguish between staged occurrences and genuine emotions. Engaged followers. Wrestlers have a direct line to their followers on social media, and Strowman's open post sparks conversation and conjecture, drawing viewers into the growing drama. An ongoing theme in professional wrestling, as seen in the feud between Strowman and Fatu, is the escalation of personal grudges via confrontations in the ring and online. More engaging and relevant storylines are possible with this multifaceted method of storytelling. Furthermore, it emphasizes how wrestling feuds are changing, with the addition of real-life aspects and internet platforms making it more exciting and interesting for viewers. The intricate relationship between professional storytelling and personal rivalry in WWE is highlighted by Braun Strowman's open display of enmity against Jacob Fatu. The complex storylines that draw in fans and propel professional wrestling forward are on full display in this conflict as it progresses.